So here we are.
Yep, stuck at the Newark airport.
Tiny House Prepper.
Hey everybody, I'm Bill,
And I'm Elizabeth with Tiny House Prepper.
and we are indeed stuck at the Newark airport. See, we're on our way to Utah for the annual Thrive convention once again. We're very much looking forward to it. And we bought this flight like 6 months ago.
Oh yeah, we tried to do it way ahead.
And so it was an early flight, so we came down to Newark last night, got a hotel so that we wouldn't have to get up, in the middle of the night to get here for our flight in the morning. And so at the hotel about 1:30 in the morning, all of a sudden I get a text message from our airline saying that our flight had been canceled.
Yeah, we were sound asleep. We just get this text.
Yeah. Oh, great. So we spent a good part of the middle of the night calling the airline and trying to find other flights. There are four airports in the New York City area, and every single flight from our airline at every one of those was completely booked for today. So we had to put it off until tomorrow. So we do have a flight. We're sitting here an extra day in the hotel waiting for our flight, which flies out tomorrow.
Yeah. As usual, if you look on the website, everywhere we looked, everywhere, there was just no flights at all.
On the website for the airline.
For the airline, right.
Yeah.
And so I went ahead and just in the middle of the night, of course they don't care when you call, but I went ahead and started calling, and I knew it was going to be hard because apparently a lot of people were going to be trying to rebook. I mean, lots of people were stuck. And so I sat on hold for over an hour, then I finally got a human being. It was pretty exciting. I am completely convinced you're always better off if you've got a tricky situation, not trying to navigate the whole website, but just get a human being involved. And he looked and looked and looked, and there was one. You see, one of the reasons why this has been a kind of a pain is because we really needed to be there for tomorrow morning if we possibly could.
Right.
It's
We have been very honored a few months ago to be asked to become a member of the Business Advisory Board with Thrive Life. I haven't really mentioned this much, but it's not a paid position. It's
No,
voluntary. We don't have any decision-making power. The only thing we do is advise, basically give them advice from those in the field,
right.
so to
It's just
speak.
input.
Yeah.
They're really open to that.
But it's really an honor to be a part of that, and basically it just involves one business conference call a month, and then a board meeting before the convention and before the leadership conference. So twice a year where we actually meet. So tomorrow morning we were getting there a day early, really, for the convention, so that tomorrow morning we could be at the board meeting. Of course, we're going to miss that board meeting, and it's our first one, so we're really disappointed. We were really excited about that.
Yeah, and we've been kind of excited because we've got a group going this year, and
Yeah.
they were going to do a facility tour that was going to be just especially for the people on the board to take all of their people. So we're really proud of everybody. They're rallying together and finding each other, and going to go ahead and take the tour. And
Without
then,
us there.
Yep. But I'm glad they're doing it. And then we will get in hopefully for like the first sort of reception kind of thing tomorrow night.
Right.
Right. But the guy was nice enough when he was looking for a flight. He found one that would have taken 15 hours, but would have gotten, it would have landed in time tonight.
Would have landed this evening.
This evening, so that tomorrow would still be like normal, but it was only for one.
Yeah, they only had one seat available. So she started pushing me. You go ahead and go, take the flight, and then I'll take the flight tomorrow, and I'll be a day late. But you go because you need to be at that board meeting.
Right. Well, I was just thinking if he, it's a long flight for him. I mean, good grief, you just practically go to Singapore before you go to Salt Lake, but.
But I couldn't do that. I couldn't abandon her. With her issues with her stroke, she's only barely strong enough to make the trip.
Right. Well,
and she needs my help. And for me, the thought of just abandoning her and letting her try to do that flight on her own without my support, I just couldn't do it.
Right, well, and the thing of it is I wanted him to be able just to go ahead and go. And then, my goodness, how many times have I just taken my suitcase, get the shuttle, go to the airport, check in? I mean, I know the hoopla. And I was thinking, my goodness, can I handle just doing a flight? Because the one for tomorrow doesn't leave super early, and it is a bit of a long first stretch. But you know, I thought I could do this. But I tell you what, I had to think about things, and even today I've been trying to kind of relax, and we're having a good day. But every now and then, all of a sudden, it's like I'm just wiped. Bill said I turned completely white,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden I'm really having trouble with my balance, and I get real numb. And anyway, being in the middle of an airport and suddenly kind of, anyway, he just wants to stay with me, and I'm actually realizing it's probably a good idea. But I was just bummed, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So I cried a little bit. I'm fine now, you know. But we're going to go together. And so it's been a pretty good day. We're going to have another night here tonight. And that works out for us because we could cancel our first night there at a hotel. So it kind of evened out.
Yeah, so we paid for the hotel here instead of in Salt, or actually, it's in Provo.
Provo, yeah.
So
And it's just ironic as anything because our flight tomorrow, I had deliberately chosen the one we had that they canceled because it would break up about midway through, and it's good for me to get out and be able to stretch, and the break is nice. When I was a kid, I thought flying was the best thing in the world. Now it's just kind of a headache. But anyway, and it was going to work out just perfect. But for the one tomorrow, now we don't have to leave it quite so early. But the one tomorrow, we fly from here straight to San Diego.
Yeah, from Newark to San Diego, and then back to Salt Lake.
To Salt Lake, with like a half-hour layover. So I get to cross the country. It'll be okay, I get to cross the country. And I don't even want to tell my mom, by the way, I was right there, but sorry, because there's no way I could go see her or anything. We have to catch the connecting flight like in a half an hour, I think.
But, I mean, come on, man. That's like flying from New York to Miami with a layover in Seattle,
Yep. Well, and I've before, when I was going out to try to help my mom and checking on her and everything, the flight that I got took me from where we live. I think I flew out of Newark that time, whatever airport I could get to, because New York's kind of a hub area, and it took me to Orlando. No, it was worse than that. I guess it was Orlando. Took me to Orlando, Florida, and then to San Diego. So that's just how the flight worked out. I got there. So anyway, we're trying to kind of enjoy the day, and we'll get there tomorrow, and everybody's been pretty cool about it. We'll arrive tomorrow evening.
So we're really bummed about missing the board meeting and missing the facility tour
With all of the people.
with all of our
own
team
people,
there.
yeah.
But at least we will get there tomorrow evening, and so we won't miss any of the convention proper,
Right.
because that starts on the next day.
And we're speaking at one of the things, so it's
Yeah.
kind of a good idea for us to be there.
Yeah, they have a bunch of different workshops as well as general sessions. They have a bunch of different workshops, and we're teaching one of the workshops. And so we'll still be there for that. So
Oh,
that's very good.
Yeah, and nothing seems messed up about the flight home.
Right.
So there's a really cute, this is just a basic hotel. It's fortunately, we like it because it's extremely close to the airport, like you hear planes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, and they have a shuttle,
And
free
then
shuttle.
a free shuttle that just takes you right to your own airline that you need. It's also nice because long-term parking is kind of always a headache at a major airport, and so we can actually park our car here, and we just pay them, and we just
We
park
just
the
leave
car
it here at the hotel the whole time we're gone.
Yeah, that's nice. So anyway, downstairs there's a little teeny shop, and boy, was it crammed full of just stuff, and I needed something to do, so I just went down to look around, and I decided to buy me a little mug. And I got to show this to you because it's actually kind of cool. I mean, we are literally like just a spit away from getting into New York City. So, and of course, I've been there plenty of times. But what's neat about this, I'll just show you. I got this mug, and it's nice. It's got the Statue of Liberty. And this is, New York. I don't usually buy mugs, but I really like this one. And let me show you what's really cool about it. It comes with a little beautiful ceramic spoon, and it just fits right like that. Isn't that cool? So, and I think I definitely can find a hook where I can put it. But so I made myself a little cup of decaf.
I need another mug hook.
I'm not the worst mug culprit. I'm the magnet culprit. But anyway, this is something I don't have any mug. We don't have a mug about, and I've been in New York plenty of times. Good memento, and I love the little ceramic black spoon. It's so shiny and pretty. So anyway, I made myself some decaf, and I stirred the, you know, my little bit of cream I put in it with my spoon, and then put it right here. And
Isn't she cute?
well, anyway, I take joy in some of the littlest things sometimes in life. I got to admit. Boy, if I hold that up against my black sweater, it's like, what spoon?
Yeah.
It disappears. So there we go. Hold it up in front of Bill. Ta-da! Okay. I'm done. He loves me anyway. I'm having a drink.
I think we're done.
Yeah, I think.
So we are here at the hotel in Newark, waiting the extra day for our flight. And so we've come down to breakfast.
So, how's breakfast?
I like their breakfast potatoes. They're French fries, and some ham and some scrambled eggs.
First time we've ever seen French fries instead of home fries. Interesting, but it'll work.
Yep.
So this plane is completely full. They've announced that a number of times. Every seat will be full, so move over. And then there was one person, Kimberly Ann, who didn't show up. They paged her a number of times. She never showed up. And the one seat, her seat, right there. Hallelujah.
Yeah. It'll be so much more comfortable. We're in Provo, Utah now. We'd never been here before, and the mountains are beautiful and they're very close. So when we got our hotel room, we thought, oh man, I bet there's gonna be a beautiful view out the window. But you know, if we look, we can still see those beautiful mountains.
So here we are at lunch on the first day of the convention, and I'm here with my team. Here we are. Say hi, everybody. Everybody having fun? Oh, yeah! So while we were there in Provo, of course, we spent several days in the Thrive Life convention, and we're not going to show you that because it's all Thrive Life stuff, you know, but one of the things that happened that was really cool was we were able to actually teach one of the workshops that they had there, and
it was neat. We really enjoyed it, and I felt very good about how well it went.
right. So
We practiced a lot.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bill.
And I'm Elizabeth with Tiny House Prepper. I did a little animation for the beginning of our YouTube videos on Tiny House Prepper. Oh, could you still hear me? Okay. This is a page that is from the beginning animation from our Tiny House Prepper videos. And we do actually live in a tiny house. This is our home. It's a 32-foot travel trailer on permanent land. And that's why we can be called Tiny House. I live in 250 square feet.
And of course, the entertainment, the music is always incredible. It's all done by the four main execs of the company and a lot of the company employees.
Yep. These guys they really are, musicians, and it's always very enjoyable entertainment and sometimes hysterically funny. We'll share just a little bit of it, just some of the music. They were basing everything on how dearly they loved all the music from The Greatest Showman.
The movie.
The movie, yeah. And so that was the inspiration.
Right.
And the whole thing was called Inspire. So, yeah, we'll share a little bit of just a little bit of the music.
This is the moment you've waited for.
Just surrender cause I feel the feeling taking over. You love it when your feet are in the front below. Now it's time to put it all in motion. You wanna go. The right back through is so simple and it's clean. It's the best day of the world that you've ever seen. Don't fight this from the corner of it. It's only this moment will give up the better. It's night outside. You got to know. Just surrender cause they're calling and you wanna go. Somebody wanna call the lights. Ways are running tonight. Impossible comes true. It's taking over you. Right is the way to go. We light it up, we won't come down. The sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true. It's taking over you. Right is the way to go. Right is the way to go.
So would you mind giving a warm welcome to my cute little daughter, Eleanor?
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home.
I don't care if they call you crazy. We can live in a world that we design.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake.
Million dreams, think of what the world could be. A vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make. That's my Howie.
Waiting for our shuttle at the Newark airport. It's actually, you know, the airport looks not kind of like a prison, but it's the airport. Cool, my shuttle just came up. Okay, we just got in our shuttle. It's gonna be good to get back to the car.